now, more than ever, it is essential that students and families of color connect with the natural world that surrounds them, but often remains distant to them. Given that an essential part of FoHVOS's mission is outreach and education, we are in an excellent position to bring youth from urban areas to our reserves to explore their history, enjoy their natural history, and let them experience the ecological dynamics of the wild through observation and experimentation. Learning by doing will reveal how nature works, how science works, and how transformative such understandings can be. By partnering with a diverse array of people involved in the Outdoor Equity Alliance, a rich environmental program will be created for students and families of color that will reveal nature's wow factor and enhance STEM learning. It will also build self-confidence and an awareness that they too can enjoy visiting parks and reserves and acquire the skills and knowledge for careers in the environmental sciences. And let us not forget that increasing environmental equity also enhances social equity. Students from Hopewell Valley may enjoy nature all around, but they rarely interact with those who do not. Students with different backgrounds, by working together on environmental projects, will learn from each other and about each other, making the world a better place for all.
How do you break down barriers and bridge equity gaps while we're staying apart during this pandemic? In Mercer County, a group of students and local leaders think they've found the way, connecting people of different ages, incomes, and race through a critical piece of our lives shared by everyone. What is it? Raven Santana has the story as part of our ongoing series, Chasing the Dream.
Usually with this type of stuff, you don't really see a lot of minorities.
17-year-old Michael Holloway is one of more than 30 high school teens who is participating in a paid internship program called Building Conservation Through Diversity and Teamwork.
I started to go out more and start walking across trails. And I just felt a lot more comfortable knowing that people of my color were actually doing this as well.
The Mercer County program aims to help students of color prepare for jobs in the green sector.
We started it with some training because a lot of the kids don't necessarily have the exposure that people sort of take for granted. Look around, we're going to see trees, we're going to see birds, we're going to see flowers. Part of the curriculum walks them through land, water, open space preservation, and these are ways you can make a living.
Aaron Watson and Lisa Wolf are co-founders of the Outdoor Equity Alliance, which created the internship program. They have teamed up with the Boys and Girls Club and are dedicated to combating environmental racism.
Why aren't you often, going to parks? Well, number one, transportation. But number two, it was very interesting. Some of them said, it's maybe not a place for us. And that really, because the picture they had is not of a very diversified population.
I don't see many people of color getting into this field of land conservation, of stewardship, of those things that are vitally important to the future of this planet. And I think that we have a responsibility to make certain that we're making these careers, these opportunities known to kids.
We're learning about just putting ourselves out there. We want to be seen and we want to be heard. There's always that one stepping stone that can get you to where you want to be. All you got to do is just take that step.
Just one step, as long as you're pointed in the right direction. For NJTV News, I'm Raven Santana.
We always kid that Hopewell is a bubble, that our kids don't get to experience the larger global community or worldviews beyond their suburban, very, very close-knit community. And though many of our kids are very well-traveled and well-read and their parents take them to museums, we follow up with students who have graduated from our programs, who felt that they were very well prepared for college. But then they say that the first time I had a conversation with a person of color was my first semester of college, which is a shame. So how do we have our students have this experience that you have something to offer and something to teach me about the world, and I have something, and together we are putting together the solutions to the problems of the world. And then our commitment in Hopewell as a former board member, as someone who's helped to shape programming and our partnership with you in FoHVOS, our commitment to sustainability, our commitment to being stewards of the world and also of mindfulness. So I love the way this program marries all those things in a practical way, but says, this is how you apply it out in the world. And this is how you work across communities, right? To make sure that that's happening. Because you can't just clean up your community and then across the circle, something else is happening. So how do we band together as communities to really make sure that we're creating a world that we all can live in and thrive?
Thank you, friends of Hopewell Valley Open Space, for all that you do in preserving open space and working to make the outdoors accessible for everyone. I walk outside every day, and it helps me to stay mentally, physically, and spiritually healthy during these challenging times. Your work on the Outdoor Equity Alliance is so important. I love how your internship program connects communities, provides the health benefits of nature, and offers opportunities for jobs in the green sector. Thank you for all that you do, and I'll see you soon.